Yes, everyone, welcome back to Heads Gone, Stephen Howson, Ashley Williams. We got no notes on the screen today. What's happening there?
Doesn't matter, we don't need them. We're going straight in. Marcus Rashford, I want to speak about him.
Big story.
I don't know. It's probably about as, on the tedious scale, it's just under Mbappe, Saga, for me, in terms of, and whatever.
Forget Marcus. Why is Mbappe meeting the president?
Why? Because every summer he's leaving and he never leaves. And then they just...
He's out of contract this summer, though.
I tell you, who cares? I honestly, I'm at the point where, yes, I think he's an amazing player. If he went and signed for Swindon Town, I just couldn't give a fuck, honestly. Because every year it's the same deal. And then every year they basically go, just, you can do whatever you want to stay. And he goes, oh, okay, I'll stay then.
Would you want someone in the dressing room with you like that?
No, not really. But I would want someone who's that good. He might be a sound lad, let's remember. But it just sounds wild, don't it?
Some of the levels of power he seems to have, I don't know if he does have, but he seems to have. I mean, like, how are you going for dinner with the president? Have we solved everything in France?
I don't understand.
Where on the agenda was speak to this footballer with the princes from Qatar, because that's high up on my agenda. Are all the farmers happy? Are we on strike? What's going on?
Did any of the other PSG team get invited to this dinner?
No.
That's what I mean, man.
Like, who else is out of contract? Someone else must be sitting there going like,
but imagine
like Variety or someone must be like, I'm out of contract.
Imagine in the dressing room the next day and the lads going, oh, what did you do last night? Did you watch Love Island? Oh, no, I was just at dinner with...
Went for dinner with the president. Half the world's press was there. You saw it, I know you saw it.
It's nuts. But so that's why it's tedious to me.
It is tedious.
Where he goes, I don't care. I'm sure it's big news and whatever. I don't know, is it
He's going Madrid, isn't he? He's going Madrid.
Well, whatever. Anyway, Marcus Rashford did a video, the Players Tribune, which we both think is a good outlet.
Players Tribune's top.
Really like it, yeah. And my opinion is he spoke very well on the issue, but like we just discussed, that no one's going to see because it cut off because of technical issues. And it was technical issues. It wasn't because we went off our nuts and said something we weren't allowed this time. It actually went off. But it's more just like, Marcus, why are you responding to people that don't particularly matter and just get the job done? That's the best way.
So he's had a bit of a go at the media, and he's not had a go at fans, but I think there is some of the fan base that's not having him a bit this year. You scored 30 goals last year. He's been poor this year. And then you got his old body language thing. Like, Alan Shearer had some really good commentary at the weekend with him, and it was fair. At one point, he was talking about Marcus is making these runs and... Is there a horse in the corner of the room or something? All I just heard then was...
What was that?
Innit?
What was that?
Someone go and check on Red Rum in the corner.
Why is there a stag in the office? What's going on?
Yeah, he's not had a go at fans and that, but he's been poor, and I think what Shearer was saying in terms of his body language, it's correct. Like, body language does convey a hell of a lot, especially when you don't hear a player speak. Now, obviously, he spoke, so a lot of fans will just jump on what he said and carry it, and that's the absolute truth. I don't necessarily
think... Well, that might be why he made the video, then.
Maybe it is, yeah. Because people are generally swayed by what they hear, and but they also get to see what they see. Ultimately, for me, if you just perform in a shirt, all of this goes away. If you was going out on the smash like Jack Grealish was in the summer, but you've just won a treble, no one cares. Like, Jack Grealish is the proof of that. Like, if you're just going banging the goals in, people will have a laugh about you going on the piss all the time. People actually don't care.
Yeah, and also I think, like, in his position, players at the top end of the pitch, if they're always judged on goals, and if you're a fan of a certain team and you're seeing your winger, striker, 10, whatever, not scoring, that's an issue. But if they are working the nuts off pause, then you can go with that, and he clearly isn't he? So that's why there's a bit of disparity in between what he said, what he's saying in the interview, and what we see. It doesn't look like, maybe we're wrong, but I think we can all appreciate when someone is closing the fullback down, then closing the next one down, doing jobs for the team, look like they're actually engaged in the team.
And encouraging as well. Like, sometimes you see the arms fling up, it's like he's mad at not receiving a pass. And we understand, like the one Shearer pointed out, like if he plays him in there, you 1v1 with a keeper and you actually back Marcus in them circumstances and he's throwing his arms around. But there's still a way to do that and show but be encouraging about it, isn't there? And
because if you look at like all of the good leaders in the past or the great leaders in the past, and like Roy Keane would be a big example of that. I'm sure he threw some arms up and at people, but he actually got his job done as well. So like, if you're talking about leading the team, and if you're talking about what he's talking about, how much it means to him, good. I'm glad that he said that, because that's what you'd expect being a local lad and coming through the academy. But like, you're not showing it, and I think that's where people are probably speaking. That's why so much is being said. Well, and I don't understand why he doesn't understand that.
Anytime he speaks, the words are always how much he loves United, how much United means to him. And I know some of his family, and I know that that's the truth. And I know that he is a United fan to his core, and so is his family. And I think he's right to say, don't question that. But he almost looks like he plays cold. Like, be happy to be a United player then. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are now hundreds of United games into your career, but you play like we bought you from random town. Like,
River Plate.
You don't look on the pitch, but he did when he came through. And it's like he plays like he's overplaying for us. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like he gets excited playing for us anymore. And that's the difference. Is like the visuals that we see aren't matching up with what we think is probably correct. I don't think he's lying when he says, "Don't question my commitment to United. They mean everything to me." I don't think he's lying. But his body language suggests otherwise.
FaceTime video.
We've got a FaceTime video.
Yeah. Yo!
What's happening?
What's happening? You got 60 seconds, right? So, I haven't seen your video this week. I haven't seen the whole thing. Obviously, I normally watch 5 with 5 every week, the whole thing. But there's been a meme that's gone round, and there's hand gestures where you're saying, push it in, pull it out, push it in, pull it out. I didn't hear no pause. Can you just add a bit of context as to what you was talking about?
It was just about Man United. It's just about Man United's style of play at the moment.
Okay.
There's no real style of play, and there's no probing. And what I was meaning by probing was...
Whoa.
there was no playing into the forward, coming out, going round the sides, going recycling the ball, pushing it in, pushing it out. That's what I was on.
All right, that's fine. I just needed it cleared up because all I saw was push it in, pull it out, push it in, pull it out, and then... What did
that make you think?
No, I didn't know, man. That's why I wanted it cleared up.
I didn't know. Why are you calling me? I thought there was some certain...
No, because it was a meme, so I just wanted to know what it was. What was you talking about? But now I understand. There was no probing. Pause. Yo. Go do your thing, man. Layers. Okay, cool. Let's get back to it. Marcus is done. What Jake told us to talk about Marcus, that's done now. So Marcus, really interesting. What we were saying.
I think City are going to put it in and pull it out and put it in and pull it out.
Pause. Listen, I was just about to get to that. Talking of that, like the Marcus Rashford thing, he's like, I think he wins everyone over. I know this is going to sound so dumb, but he wins everyone back over if he just goes round chasing down everything and leaving a bit on a few people. As old school as it sounds, don't get sent off, but a couple of late ones, early doors, and then everyone's buzzing. But if you're going to stand off, it's the same story.
Or score a winner and go, fuck off back to Stockport, this City is ours. Boom. And everyone goes, I'll buy him a drink in Dublin.
But that's a big ask against this City team. But what isn't a big ask is just leaving a bit on a kanji early doors.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that's free. That's for free. That you don't have to have any kind of talent.
Can you even do that with VAR now? Because they were like, oh, let's check it for a red card.
Yeah, you can, can't you? Because we see it often.
Not as often as you'd like.
No, it's harder, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, don't do that then. Just chase down some lost causes. Sprint, run, out of possession. And people go, he wants to play for the badge.
Yeah.
That's where I
think...
think...
Bit of chest pounding, don't go and miss every now and then. Launch someone, Give it the away fans.
But as silly as it sounds, in this world of like flexible formations and all this, we can break it down. There is still a place for
blood and thunder.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the game? Confident.
Taking a pot of pseudo creme.
What? Why?
It's gonna hurt.
No, I don't think that's not making it out. You wrote that in the group, didn't you?
Yeah.
Twice, and you emphasised the word.
It's because of what I believe.
Okay, so you're not confident. We can just say
Steve's not confident. Yes, I would say Steve's not confident.
Will there be a video out at some point today saying Steve's not confident?
My preview will out tomorrow.
Check out Steve's preview tomorrow, where he will tell you why he's taking a pot of pseudo creme. Is it? Where's it at?
Etihad. like a big pot.
Family size.
Hand it out the rest of the... Yeah, lads. Set that down the row.
Yo, Ronnie. He's on a wild one already tomorrow.
So yeah, I don't think it'll be...
Not pretty for you.
United's got... The only hope is play off the back foot, hit them on the counter, and like you said, be compact and tough to beat. I don't know if you've seen United
team, though,
this season.
You're not that team.
No, what we're more likely to do is like just trade shots with them. And guess what? They've got Erling Haaland. We've got we don't even know.
Yeah, it's not looking this weekend. I can't see anything.
But do you know how mad football is? Like 1-1 on the cards, because like when everyone goes, oh my God, they've got no hope. That's where football does bring its upsets.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, but not this weekend. Moving swiftly on.
You working this weekend?
I've got radio.
Oh, yeah. Don't often do the radio.
I thought you might like this story, right? Because you know, I was in here a good 20 minutes early today, just for the record.
Oh, just putting that out there,
yeah. Yeah, and but because I've
24 hours late, but 20
I've been trying to be more on top of stuff, right, in my life.
It's about 23 and a half hours late, but okay.
Listen, I've been trying to be on top of stuff more. So the guy that runs 5 Live called me and was like, do you want to do some more radio? You don't do that much. And I was like, yeah, I quite liked it the other week. So yeah, we'll do it. So he went, so should I speak to like Jake and Georgia, who's my agent, or shall I just speak to... I went, you can speak to me because they're just going to send it to me anyway. So he went, I can't remember the date, but let's just say he said like, oh, I've got the 23rd to come up. And I went, yeah, no probs, I'm on that. And then I looked and I got a kids fixture on 23rd. So I texted him back and went, oh, I can't do 23rd. So then I thought about it and was like, oh, do you know what? I should do the radio over that. So I texted him back and went, yeah, I can do that. It was the 16th. So I went, I can do it again. And then I was like sitting there thinking, 16th just rings a bell. Like. So we've gone back and forward twice already. And then I looked in my diary and I've got Swansea v Cardiff at Sky in London. So I texted him back and went,
oh my God. So you see our planning's really good.
I said, Ross, you know them 2 times that I said I could do it and then I couldn't. I actually can't do it. And then he was like, I think this is why like athletes and people have agents. And I was like, yeah, just speak to them. I thought Steve would be pissing himself because the diaries, on the 16th in my phone, it's free. And I've got 7 things to do that day, potentially. And I haven't bothered to fill it in. Like, you can't fathom that, can you?
No. I'm going to tell you what's going on for this month.
No, really? Because it's only an hour-long show? Jeez. Are you going up Kinder?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Honestly, sorry, we're swearing again. Why? Are you mountain biking 50k in the mud?
I'm not doing any mountain biking planned this month. So we've got 6th, I'm going to do Penny Fan.
Good.
Nice. On the 13th, we're going to go and do Crib Got, which is a knife edge, which looks pretty scary, to be honest. And then Snowdon. I'm going to try and do the Edale Skyline on either the 17th or the 20th. I'm not decided yet. My mate wants me to do the 20th. He's the one I'm doing an ultra with, so he wants to get some miles in as well. It's 21 mile. Then we're doing Wales and Finland the following day. Have you put that in your calendar? That's the 21st. Write that down. 24th, there's an outdoor expo in Birmingham that I'm going to go to, and then the 28th I'm doing Kinder. That's just.
Do you know what? You know what's happening with you? You're like actually turning into a bit of a mad geek, like doing the expo and that, the outdoor. What are you doing that for? You're gonna look at gear.
Content in it.
You look at gear.
I don't know. I'm
helmets.
going to go and I'm going to go film it. And if it's shit, I'll bin it. But if it's any good, I'll make content from it.
You turn a bit of a mad like.
But you also get to go and like speak to sponsors and stuff, don't you? People who put
network.
People who have paid to put a booth on at an expo are the sort of people that will pay to do sponsored content.
Why don't we put a booth in there?
What, and just sit there and be like, listen, aliens.
Yeah, we'll just say like when they come over, just say, get some boots with spikes on.
Get up there.
Yeah, it's just climb. Like, you're telling me we can't blag a booth at the fucking outdoor expo?
I wonder where we could go and do. There must be a football expo that we could just have off in the corner.
Why can't we go to like a Star Wars one? Comic-Con or something like that?
What, and me just ask loads of like dead innocent questions because I haven't seen Star Wars.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Huh? Why have you still not seen it? Take a bit of time out. Take off Cobbycan or whatever that one mountain was.
What now?
Cobbett.
Cribgon.
And go watch Star Wars. It'd be better. I'm going to tell you now, you'll have a better day doing a Star Wars marathon than climbing up Cribcon.
Where?
On the day that you go in there.
Crib what?
I don't know. Crib walk or whatever. What's it? What cares?
Gok.
Whatever. Gok 1. Just watch Star Wars instead. Way better. Where are we going? We should talk about Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba's been banned for 4 years. I believe they found testosterone in his system. 4 years is a madness. I've never heard of someone getting a 4 year. Like, that reeks of like, was he like supplying it? Was he like actively evading it? Was he like, what? How did you get
He's
that?
appealing it though, isn't he?
You got to, haven't you? Even if you definitely did it, you got to appeal it. You can't be like, I didn't do that. You appealing it? Nope.
I feel poor. Like I don't know. Like if he did, he did. But I'm just like, man. You know what? Like, for a kid, think about him back in the day, like such a talented player, and it's just gone south.
Two things, right? There's recreational drugs. There's your performance-enhancing drugs. There's probably more, but the two things. Do you think there is widespread use of either or both in professional football?
No. I don't know, but I don't think so.
Really?
I've never seen anyone take a recreational drug. I haven't never heard of anyone taking a performance-enhancing drug. I don't. It's never been around my situation. Maybe in other countries.
Well, I was 16. I got asked what I was taking, and I was like, "Nothing, mate. Drugs for mugs. What are you on about?" And the guy went,
"What is this in rugby?" I don't see now. Is it a case of like the doctors give him something and it's got it in and he didn't know?
He says he took it accidentally. I haven't seen the full what's it, but I don't think testosterone's in like Calpol.
I'd be surprised.
Could you do the big dossier of stuff that you're not allowed?
But when you give your kids the little fuckers Calpol, knocks.
Oh, is it Benylin? Benadryl.
Benadryl
has got nandrolone in it, so you can't take that.
Yeah, I'd say that it could be a mistake. But I just think, what a shame.
Sudafed's also on the banned list as well.
Yeah. But like, what a waste of a talent now. And I know he hasn't played great for a number of years, but realistically, you want to... Who'd you rather watch, like Paul Pogba or Neil Maupay? Be honest. Just be honest. Answer the question.
You be honest. Is it personal?
Just answer the question. Who would you rather watch?
I'd rather watch Paul Pogba.
Exactly.
Look, Paul Pogba at United
it's a miss, isn't it, for
didn't
football?
Meet the world record, oh my fucking God, expectations when we signed him. But let's have it right. There was one season where he was like leading goals, leading assists, leading man of the match. Like, just,
you want to watch him. He's entertaining. I know he ended up being a little bit of an annoying player, let's be honest, when we was watching him. But I'm just like, we lost one there. I'm just going to pour out some of the beer for him. You know, like in America when we lost one of the homies. Yeah. We'll pour some on the concrete for him.
4 years his career over, innit? I mean,
yeah, he's done.
There's a chance that you might get like a farewell tour in Saudi or America maybe, but it's done, innit?
It's done. Moving on. Michael Beale. Right. Now, can I just say something? This Michael Beale character, right? He was at Rangers first, is that right?
I don't know where he's... No, was it Liverpool first?
Liverpool...
Did he used to be your coach?
Yeah. Okay. So Liverpool to Rangers.
Yeah, because Steven Gerrard's first coaching job was...
Okay, right, Chelsea, Liverpool, Rangers.
But Gerrard was at Liverpool 18s, wasn't he? So he must have worked with him there.
Yeah.
And then when Gerrard gets the Rangers job, he takes Beale with him as his assistant.
Yeah.
And they did amazing. Did they go an undefeated league win?
Possibly.
Like that, something like that. Then
Couldn't tell you.
Didn't Beale go to QPR from there? Sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that. We don't have to be correct.
Then he's been to...
Are we ever correct?
Is Coventry the most recent place he's been?
No.
No?
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
That's where he's... So basically...
He's just been fired, hasn't
he had the weekend where he subbed the guy off and the lad put his hand out and he just didn't look at him. So he just binned it. And then he got the sack. But in between, someone's found... Which you might have seen, you might not have.
Is this the alleged burner account?
Alleged burner account.
That alleged is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Do you think?
Well, it's either a burner account or it's his biggest fans account, innit? Let's be real.
Yeah, but it goes back to 2018 or something. Set up by Michael Beale. So, like, years ago. 6 years ago, the account was set up by Michael Beale.
Oh, it was actually set up by Michael Beale?
Michael Beale, yeah.
Oh, right. I thought
when you go to the very first tweet, it's him.
Right.
Then it moves to the company which is called player_ID. So then, every week, since he's been at Sunderland, the whatever player_ID has just been defending him as a fan. So,
but hadn't it been defending him at other clubs as well?
I think so, yeah. So basically, I mean, we could read out all the tweets, but he gets criticised. Clearly goes home, gets on his burner with a player ID and defends himself. And you know what? I had a feeling there was something off with that guy from the first minute I seen him.
Oh, really?
I just looked at him, because do you remember the time when everyone was like buzzing over him? He's going to be this, that, and the other, and I just thought,
well, he was supposedly the actual brains behind the operation at Rangers, and when you saw what happened at Villa with Gerrard without him, you go, there's probably some truth to that.
Yeah, well,
maybe he's a better assistant than he is a head coach, because obviously it's two different roles, isn't it?
Player_ID. He's Michael Beale, or a person called Michael Beale.
Yeah, which could be a massive coincidence, couldn't it?
But imagine you've got time as a manager to go and defend your corner on Twitter, X, whatever it is, and pretend to be someone else. Wild, no?
I bet he's not unique, though.
Do you think other people do it?
I'm not getting anyone in trouble here.
Oh, I know someone that does it.
Who
else does it?
I'm not going to get anyone in trouble here. I'm going to name names. No, I'm going to name names.
Okay.
I'm not going to get anyone in trouble here because he spoke about it in an interview, and I don't think he's gone on and defended himself, but I think he went on there with a different...
This is an exclusive, by the way.
Darren Fletcher.
Commentator or my
mate.
What do you mean?
He's not. I don't think he's gone on defending himself, but he did an interview with United We Stand a long time ago where he said, yeah, I have a Twitter account. It isn't my name, and I just see what's being said on there.
Oh, but he doesn't. I mean,
he's not out there going, actually,
Darren
Darren Fletcher's man of the match. What are you talking about? No, he's not doing that.
Yeah, but
to my knowledge, he's not doing
I wonder if anyone else does that.
Oh, of course they are.
Who? Name some names. Who do you think would do that? Have a
Let us
little
know in
think
the
about
comments. Which player do you reckon
or manager,
is...
or
or
manager.
Or owner. Bet Todd Boat.
Todd. Go straight to Todd every time, don't it? In my head, I went Todd.
So, by the way,
shit,
has he not been in touch yet? Because honestly, how's Poch still got a job?
I don't know. Do you know what? Did you watch the final? I was working on Wolves v Sheffield United.
They should have won it.
I was working on Wolves v Sheffield United, and the lovely people that do great work at BBC and they clip up all the stuff in extra time were saying, "Do you mind popping through to go run through Heechy Wand run on this and play?" Yeah, but the game, yeah. And then in the corridors, I was with Shay Given. I think we missed the goal, and it was like, oh, whatever. I missed a lot of the extra time, but the person that you would most like to interview, this is what you revealed to us the other day, the person you'd most like to interview in the world, which was Gary fucking Neville.
Oh, yeah.
Called them the however billion pound bottle jobs. And he's obviously spoke about it since. And I heard that at the time and thought, oh, wow.
It did kind of go viral, when it went like that line went.
I knew, I was like, that is, if he stands by that, that's strong. Or I've never done commentary, but I can imagine it's tough because you've got no time. Like, when you're a pundit in the studio, you can think, you can get some key points.
You drop a fuck's sake in there at some point, don't you?
Sorts. They must do such a good job to not. Because when you're watching a game, you say mad shit, and then you've got time to readjust and put it in a better way.
So when you sit on Match of the Day and you get the, stick up your ass, hi, like one of them. It's not sitting there with, like, watching a match like that with the thing on your lip. Well, what's going on here, sir?
And why have they still got those? Why have they still got them? There's got to be a better design.
Surely.
Anyway,
what have you got, like a massive conch?
Someone has, I can't think who it is.
Or a runny nose, and it's all just dripping on you. No, come on,
Where
man.
you going?
Why going to have like an headset?
Imagine it just someone dripped on it and then you've got a... Because when we was in the World Cup, it would get passed down the line.
Of course it did. And they're weird, like they are the genuine original 1940s ones, aren't they? There's no one still making it.
Timestamp. Can we timestamp someone, please? Because I don't know if it's getting cut out. Imagine that.
You've seen the fella that's doing the enhanced games. Everyone needs to be enhanced at the enhanced games, don't they?
What do you mean enhanced games?
Have you not seen this?
Well, what do we mean?
Is he Australian?
What's the enhanced game?
Let's just say he's Australian. I don't fucking know if he is, but it sounds like a thing. So there's an Australian billionaire who's doing what we want our billionaires to do. Mad shit. He's gone, I'm bored of all this sport. Let's just create an Olympic Games, which he's calling the Enhanced Games, and you can put two and two together here. What's he saying? He's saying, take all the gear in the world. I want to see how fast we can fucking really run. Like, basically, that's what he's doing. And there's actually a couple of, like, Olympic medalists.
No, I don't believe it.
No, there is.
I might have to...
Search Enhanced Games. Google Enhanced Games, right? But we don't just want the athletes, do we? I think you want your commentary team off it as well, because can you imagine? You want entertainment or do you want entertainment? Because you don't want, like, lads...
This is nuts.
You don't want lads doing the 100 metres in 7 seconds, do you? And then the commentary team really bored about it. No, you want the commentary teams to be peeling themselves off the ceiling, man. That's what you want.
Well, I'm not being funny, but yesterday I was with my oldest son and we were just watching all these videos on YouTube of, like, R9, Zidane, Baggio, and all the old ones.
I like it.
Yeah, and a lot of the Spanish ones. And can I just say that those commentators are definitely enhanced.
Have you ever seen the Rio na? Have you ever seen that video? No. Oh my God! I need to show you this. This is amazing. So Rio and Scholes scored against Liverpool 2007, and some random Hispanic, I don't know if he's Spanish, he could be Mexican, could be South American, commentary absolutely has it off.
But how many times can you say goal with R9 when he scores a worldie?
Oh God, yeah. But
I would prefer to listen to that though than Gary Neville go, oh, what a goal.
Right, are you ready for this?
Or Jamie Carragher.
Some game that was, by the way. Yeah, ready for the best bit?
Is this what's happening live? Are you telling me?
Listen. He's got lyrics for it.
But are you telling me, one, that's not more entertaining, and two, he's not off his tits?
Facts, right? Does anyone know how I can get that as a ringtone for when Rio rings me? Because I'm just going to sit there and listen to it anytime. But also, Scholes scored in that game too.
Look at you reminiscing about the good days, look, where you was actually...
We were so good, weren't we? I love that as well. That's so good in it. It's better than whatever we get now. You never guess this one.
I don't understand what they just have it ready
Listen
to play.
to the lyrics. Gold days calls. Wait. He's got a verse.
Can they hear this? Oh. Imagine Ali McCoy's doing that.
You can speak Spanish. What did he just say? I'm pretty sure he just said Paul Scholes scores a goal for United, didn't he?
Yeah, but can you imagine Ali McCoy? Can you imagine Ali McCoy doing that?
What?
And I actually think Ali McCoy is the best commentator for me. And I got a lot of friends in the commentator industry, but Ali McCoy is the best, man.
It's not Steve McManaman, I'll tell you that for free.
Hang on, but all right. That was a mad stray, but why are you like it could be somebody else?
Because I'm just trying to make sure.
Okay, come back to me then.
He ain't no Clive Tildesley, but they'd be great together. Because he'd obviously do
He's
different
the co-comms. He's the co-commentator. He's not the commentator. So don't mix them. There's no one better than Ali McCoy.
McCoy's is good. McCoy's is good.
Best. End of story.
I haven't got anyone to beat you with, so I'll go with that.
Cool. But why can't we have a little bit of that action as well?
Yeah. So enhanced games.
I've just googled it. It's real.
It is real. I know it's real. How when's that? Can we go? When is it?
Oh my God. Now, I know we talk about a lot of stuff, but if there's something that we should be covering.
When is it? When is it? Quickly, have a
got it
quick
right
Google.
here.
When is it? Because is he just invented it as a concept, or he's actually booked it?
Busy man, and meant to take place in 2025. Reactions from the sporting world have been generally negative, with commentators highlighting the safety risks of encouraging performance-enhancing drug use. So it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. That's all it says. 2025.
Oh, so he's not actually booked the venue or anything yet. Because Olympics, if it's going to be the enhanced games, it's based on the Olympics, right?
Track and field, swimming, weightlifting, gymnastics, and combat sports.
I don't really agree with combats, but mind you, here's the difference. You're getting into it knowing that the other guy's going to be absolutely purple when he steps in there. So, I don't know, maybe you're all right. Because the problem with people doing steroids, one of the problems with people doing steroids in combat sports now, is it's the unfair advantage that might kill you, that might leave you permanently damaged. But if you're getting into it knowing he's off his tits, I'm off my tits, the ref's off his tits, the commentary's off its tits, that ring girl's off her tits, then everyone's happy days, aren't they? Is it dangerous? Yeah. Do we know that though? Yeah. Can we get tickets?
What's his name, the fella?
It must be on that Wikipedia. Is he Australian? Is it
Yeah,
Australian?
Australian.
Billionaire?
Of course he is, yeah. Aaron D'Souza. Give us a shout if you need any coverage of it. I want to be in the booth with that guy.
Which guy?
The guy you just played.
That guy?
Yeah. Him, you, me.
Rio, na na na.
What would you do if you just tuned in on a random Monday like a month ago and it was Wrexham and Blackburn in the FA Cup and it went to me, boring as fuck, and I just went go 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 go.
It's a goal de Paul Mullins.
I've got to do it one time.
He's a dancing Ryan Reynolds.
It's got to be done, innit?
Yeah.
Why are they not doing it?
Come on, I don't want to hear the song about the Venkies as well. So like that one writes itself.
Are they still there?
I don't know.
But anyway, do it anyway. Why does it have to be factually correct?
Yeah. Are we going for entertainment or are we going no? Because otherwise we get Michael Owen and it'd be boring. Oh. So what?
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 Who have you just had off? You've just had a good 3 people off in the last few minutes.
No, 2.
Should we get on to that?
What?
Do you find Michael Owen boring on commentary or punditry?
I think he's trying not to be now because I think he's seen the.
He's having a joke in that.
Yeah, but it's shit, isn't it? He's just got nout going on. I was like, what?
Michael. Right. Tell me how he's trying to not be boring.
What's he going to do? Write me a fucking letter?
Tell me how he's not trying not to be boring. Because
I can't. You can't describe it. You can just smell it on him, can't you? He's just like he's seen
dropping
the memes.
a little joke in there.
Yeah, but even the shit he was tweeting about when his daughter was in Love Island, you're just like, I see you. Someone's had a word and said, "Stop being fucking boring."
Can I say something about this? I did one show with him, which was the Merseyside Derby in London for Premier League Productions, and he wasn't boring. Around the green room there, he wasn't boring.
Do you know what? There's two
and
people
I
like
expected him to be boring. He wasn't boring.
And one of them successfully changed. And actually, when I found this out, I go, this actually makes sense, right? One of them, not boring. One of them, life and soul of the party, off camera, right?
Are we naming names on?
I'm going to name his name, but I'm going to give you...
You don't give a shit today,
I'm telling the story
first. You don't give a shit.
Right, so one of them, off camera, life and soul of the party. That was the perception. On camera, fucking dull as dishwater, right? For years. And last 3 or 4 years, he's actually changed and he's great now. I actually really enjoy listening to him on
Chris
camera.
Sutton.
No.
Mine can.
I'll tell you, you don't have to guess. You know him well.
Stephen Warner.
No, he's still shit. I don't think he's ever going to not be shit.
Probably working with him this weekend, but we continue anyway.
Off camera, what used to be their on camera and off camera personality was completely different, right?
Who's the fucker?
And then I found out they all had the same agent. David Beckham had the same agent as Michael Owen and Alan Shearer. And then when you know that, you go, I can see the way that you've all been portrayed in the media isn't who you are. Because Alan Shearer's been in here having a bev, and we've seen him having a bev at the World Cup and stuff. I fucking love hanging out with Alan Shearer. I think he's ace.
Are you saying he's boring on TV?
No, I'm saying now he's himself. But about 4 or 5 years ago, it changed. Prior to that,
he was boring.
He was fucking boring.
I can't remember him being. I don't think.
Yeah, he was boring. Like when he first got into it.
He's not boring.
I've
never met David Beckham. Michael Owen.
But David Beckham's perception is you're never going to get a real quote out of him. Everyone's amazing, everything's great, and everything smells good. You know what I mean? Like, that's David Beckham's whole thing, is he's never going to criticise anything. But I bet you don't get to be a winner the way he was without having people off sometimes and being like, that fucking pass was dog shit. He's never going to say that. Manager don't have a fucking clue what he's doing. Like, even the way he's got rid of people at his club, you know that he's got a ruthless streak to him. But the way he's portrayed, and Michael Owen was the same, everything's kind of like very straight and this, that, and the other, but I know that, you know, he'll have an edge as well.
Owen Hargreaves?
Yeah, he's boring, isn't he? But do you know what? Rio says he's a fucking good lad. So, I've never hung out with him, so I couldn't tell you.
Who else? Who else is on the hit list?
It's not a hit list. It's just, are we being honest? Like, let me know in the comments. Like, yeah, boring. There's a lot of bores out there, isn't there?
I got one for you. That's going to put it in the mix. Perceptions and then reality. What did you think, and now what do you think of Danny Murphy? It's a tough one, isn't it?
Do you want to say what Jamie said?
Jamie Redknapp Carragher, morally.
Morally.
No. I don't know what he said. Oh, before.
On the roof.
But okay, get rid of that. And obviously, that's not going to make this episode. Obviously. Jesus Christ. What did you think of Danny Murphy before you can now... do you call him a friend?
No.
I guess you... No? You wouldn't. No,
I'd call him an acquaintance.
All right. Well,
I'll put it this way. I wouldn't mind being in a room with him. But before, I would have hated to have been in a room with him. But he's pretty funny.
He's all right, isn't he?
He's all right because...
I like him.
See if this makes the cut. He comes up to us in the gym in the World Cup.
It's not gonna.
And he goes, watching the game later. I said, yeah, I'm going actually. I've got a ticket. He goes, I'm on comms. I said, what do you know about him? He goes, fuck all. I said, I've got 7 Kims in the starting 11.
No, I did that game with him, but not on commentary.
I don't know what you will fucking cut out of this or whatever.
That game, no, I don't know if you have to cut anything out, because I'll be the first one to say, listen, right, it was South Korea v Uruguay, and it was an issue. It was an issue for the whole team, scrambling around, because it was something insane, like goalie Kim.
The whole back four?
Kim.
One in midfield, one
and
in
it was
front.
like 2 more Kims. So it was just Kim's had a good. It was the commentator though that's an issue for, because I've got time to go. Which Kim was it? Do you know what I mean? Like, who are we talking about? What number is he? Let me see it back
Kim
7
in
times.
jail like a wrist thing on, didn't he, as well, which made it easy to spot him.
Is that the wardrobe one from Bayern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Danny Murphy goes to us like, I went, what do you know about him? And he was like, nothing. And I said, well, there's the centre half that plays for Napoli, because did at the time. I said, he's class.
Did you scout him?
We did a scout report on him, right?
I'm believing. Well, how long have we been filming? I've had enough.
He goes, I've just done a video on him saying why United should sign him. I said, if you want to link him to United, I'll do us a favour.
You did do that, didn't you?
And then he did do that as well. And then he was linked to Kim Min Jae.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Absolutely months. So he went up a notch in my estimation after.
Isn't it funny how links can be full of shit and happen?
He goes, talking to someone round the pool. And they reckon 100 million is a figure. I'm like, no, he didn't say that because his release clause is like 40.
Have I ever told you a story about when we linked me to Wolfsburg?
Who did?
We did.
Me and you?
Me and my agent.
No.
Was it Steve McLaren Wolfsburg? Where was Steve McLaren? Was it Wolfsburg?
That rings a bell, actually. Yeah, after when he wasn't a Dutch fella no more.
Just for clarity, is that right? Yeah, after he went. Here we go. Here's a thing I want to talk to the audience about. Why on Google do I sometimes have to select all images with bridges?
Have you got your VPN turned on?
Talking of VPNs.
You haven't you?
I don't know if I fucking have. It's not on. So now it's on. Is that going to help me?
No, you want to turn it off because that's
why. It was off.
That's why Google asks you, because it can see you doing it with
off.
a VPN.
It was off, okay? I should have got that one that sponsored us for 4 weeks. What are they called?
Don't matter.
I can't remember.
Thought you actually use it. Yeah, it was at Wolfsburg anyway.
Right, yeah, so anyway.
2010 to 11.
My agent's in the house. We're sitting on a sofa like this. We watch a TV board.
Jamie.
Yeah, we've got Sky Sports News on board. It's just the two of us. I don't know what we was doing.
Are we talking summer window, winter window?
I don't remember. But I just know we were sitting there and it was like, should we put something on? Should we link you somewhere? And I went, yeah, why not? I was at Swans at the time. It'd be funny, wouldn't it? And he went, all right. So he gets on the phone, he texts someone. I don't know, someone's Sky Sports. Gets text back. No, we'll put on 405 or 408 or whatever it was at the time. Just come across on the yellow bar. Wolfsburg interested signing Ashley Williams in the summer transfer.
How long did that take? 3 minutes?
Yeah. Like my dad's kicking off, going, "You didn't tell me that you're going to Germany." I'm going, "No, I'm not." And he's saying, "Yes, you are." So I'm watching it on my screen, and I'm going, "So am I." And we ain't even moved to get to the fridge to get another beer out. We ain't even moved, and there it is. And I'm getting linked to Wolfsburg. That's how easy a load of shit can happen.
That fucking melon on here, please.
My dad?
No, Jamie.
Oh.
That's going to have more fucking cuts than a butcher's fucking training course.
Yeah, that's why honestly. He can't come on here.
But we'll get 8 minutes out of it or something. That's all we need out of an afternoon.
There were some comments last week. The people aren't happy that we're having to tone it down. They can feel it. They can feel the restrictions on us.
So get Jamie here and volley the doors off. That's all he's going to do.
Yeah, but this is going to be the end of the show again, isn't it? I don't think they know, on the other side of the camera, how, tight a line we're walking here with YouTube. Every show we get told off. Every show we're getting something removed or something. So we have to rein it in. But what is pissing me off is when I watch YouTube, the other videos saying whatever the fuck they want. So why do we have, I don't mean football videos, I mean other videos in general.
Is it the size of our channel? Does that mean you get extra scrutiny?
We all know we were only talking to about 86 people.
That's true. And then there's the rest of them who stumble in here, go, what the fuck is this? And then kick off because Rio's not on.
Yeah, and
this is the flagship. Get used to it.
And also because I got some of them go, Ash getting exposed now. He don't know ball. All right, what? Because I don't know that manager from Valladolid. When I ever said that I know that?
That sentence absolutely winds
Ash getting exposed so you don't know ball. Well, I don't know fuck all about that shit. I know what I know and I don't what I don't. That's the end of it.
Don't know ball, Ash.
And also, I'll talk some shit in here and pretend that I do and I don't.
So only played 20 years a pro, have a fucking clue what you're on about. How could you?
What did I watch the other day? Something where you was having to tell Joel to shut the fuck up and listen to what Rio. It was Rio?
That's any week.
Why don't you just listen to what the actual player is saying? Because he kept interrupting. And I thought it was a really good comment from you. Not that you have had to play football to no ball, but if there's someone that's done what he's done, you might want to shut this and open these at some point.
He hasn't done it for a while, but Rio used to drop some absolute gold nuggets on the floor of just gems of like football knowledge.
Okay, that's fine. Arteta comment.
Right, let me ask you this. Did you watch I know you didn't.
Nope.
You just saw the clip online.
Just the headline.
Well, let's just move on then, because like...
Okay, so it's completely out of context again. Yeah. A bit like what he's push it in, put it out.
Yeah. Very much so.
All right, that's fine then. And we all know what that's like.
The quick version is, we was talking about who could get the United job if Ten Hag goes, and the list isn't impressive. It's got like Southgate on it and that. It's dog shit. So...
Oh, now that would be good. Just to come in here and see you.
I think I'd scream for an hour.
Ah! Can we get like a single shot on that? Right down the lens of that. Jesus Christ. Someone commented last week and went, if you got a tape measure in the thing, can you measure your heads? Who's got a big one? I meant to take you.
No, what we got to do, you got to do the dunk test of it. It's displacement. It's not just about
dunking what? What do you dunk it in?
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon the Institute of Health would probably have something. So they do like
we
the full
ain't
body
going
fat
down there to get our heads measured when we can just get a tape measure and measure it.
Or what you could do, we fill a bucket up with water to the brim, dunk your napper in it, and then which one displaces the most water loses.
No, because my dreads are going to soak it in. But listen, next week, it might say something about who's got the bigger head. Who needs the bigger size thing on their head? Pause. Listen, I'm talking about heads.
Helmet.
And this head.
Yeah. So anyway, we was discussing the potential new United gaffers, and then Joel said something like, United don't have any pull anymore. And then Rio was like, listen, if we wanted Arteta, we'd just steam in there and get him. Now, is that happening? No. But actually, could it be a thing? I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's likely either, but I don't think it's impossible.
What did Joel say about that?
Well, Joel and the rest of the internet. Because fucking hell. We upset Arsenal fans, and I upset Liverpool fans. So, Twitter had been an absolute fucking shitstorm.
And what's new about that?
Been quiet for a bit.
Do you want to know what I got on my list of things to talk about?
What else is on your list of things to talk about?
People who, when they do a poo, line the seat with tissue all the way around it. Do you do that? Do you know anyone? Have you ever entered the cubicle and seen it's still there?
No, I don't mind having a clean of the toilet.
You wipe it, don't you? Does anyone in the room do that? Do you put paper all the way around it?
If it's an hanging place, not really.
Hanging. If it's hanging, don't have a shit in there.
Sometimes you can't help it.
Oh, mate, I've been in some places where you've been desperate and you've
Hover
been
them?
like,
Would you not
where
hover?
you've just been like, oh, and you're getting like the little electric shocks, thinking, oh, we're gonna blow up
But
here.
if it's that bad,
And
I'm not putting my cheeks on the thing.
Then you go in and it looks like the bog out of Train Spotting, and you're like, ooh.
But what I'm saying is, listen, we've got one in here. But why were you going to pull off squares and line them all the way around it? Do you not just hover? Ronnie, listen, you're a man that just poos at home. So that's a fact. You don't poo outside your house, do you?
I've had many poos in here.
For real? Do you line the toilet?
So where's this come from? Did you
around it?
Did you go into a cubicle and spot the spot tissue?
I just thought it's a bit extra that. I'm all for the cleanliness, but maybe I'm wrong though because we've got two people here that do.
Do you remember back in the 80s where people used to have like carpet around the edge of the toilet and on the top of it? What the fuck were people thinking?
I don't know. There's a lot of styles from when we was children that are questionable.
A lot. That being the main one.
What's your thought on carpet in the bathroom? I'm a big no for that. Because why? Because
Right.
why is carpet in the bathroom?
One,
by the shower.
You're talking poo particles. We're also talking sometimes you miss the seat, right? Sometimes, right? Weird, that is. Sometimes you miss, don't you? Right? What? What are you laughing at?
Just thinking about Janine going toilet and just thinking, does Steve miss the seat this time?
Right? But if you've got tiles, it's a quick wipe, innit?
Yeah.
If it's carpet,
honestly, I think
What
if
were you
you've
doing
got
here?
carpet in your bathroom, you need to just go away from me because I can't. It sets me off.
then you're getting out of the shower.
And it's all
And then
cushioned
you're
under
now
your
I'm
feet.
just dripping all over my like.
Someone wanted to know: do you consider a jellyfish an alien, as we have all agreed that octopuses are?
Oh, someone sent me an amazing looking photograph of some octopus jellyfish looking thing, like a see-through
Is it
octopus.
an alien then?
I mean, it does
basically?
look a bit like it, doesn't it?
What's the point of a jellyfish?
Aren't they 98% water?
For there's 2% of something else.
Stuff.
What is that? Didn't you read the Square went the other day when you went to Sea Life Centre? Didn't you read the write-up about it?
Don't mean it wasn't right.
They've definitely got a role in the
Went to
world.
Chester Zoo last week.
How was that?
Better than I thought, actually.
It's one of the better zoos, isn't it?
Because when you think sometimes, like, people will get what I'm saying with this.
But,
You've been at Blackpool Pleasure Beach,
yeah.
right? It's a little bit like a shithole in it, right? And you're like, you just
Do you
get
know
like,
you're like a one-man army on a mission to just piss off like whole cities in one go?
I'm going in there, don't worry about it. So, a lot of things in England have got this sort of...
Mad geezers with no teeth going,
They got these sort of vibes that they were built in 1987, they had a lick of paint in 98, and then no one's touched them since. You get so many places like that in England. Chester Zoo, though, I was actually impressed. It was clean.
because it's Chester.
They had a lot of animals, good ones as well. There was like giraffes.
You have a kangaroo?
Did we say kangaroo? I don't think we did say kangaroo. But they had like giraffes, they had elephants, loads of elephants. Well, not just like one sad looking one, they had like quite a few of them. And they looked like having a good time. Yeah, they looked like
having
having
a
a good
little party
time.
in that.
They had a couple of lions.
Didn't see them in the long grass though, did you?
Well, the lady lions were all on top of a rock, and the fella lion was inside having a nap, which is exactly what you
I expect.
believe that they do, didn't it? That or playing cards. What else did they have? Oh yeah, they have
Oh, we
this-
went through that bat cave that stinks of shit.
Yeah, it does stink.
Oh,
There's a
Jesus
lot of it
Christ.
smells, but you know, it's animals. They do smell. Like
Yeah.
the giraffe house, that was a bit as well. But yeah, the bat one was good. Do you see the size of some of them? They're that big.
No, it's dark, you know. And most of the time I was squinting because I don't want to get hit in my eye.
But do you know if you just stand still, they're going to fly past you. That's their game. That's what they do.
Is it still
But
open?
you could see them hanging.
Is
off
it
the
still open
corners
after
of
2020?
Yeah. Well, no one's trying to eat one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What else did they have?
Loads of animals, that's what they had.
Yeah,
We got it. It's a good zoo.
loads of apes.
Chester Zoo.
Big fan of the apes. There was an orangutan that was definitely trying to communicate with me at one point.
Was it?
Yeah, just sitting there chilling.
Think you like? Did it think? Oh, maybe it's my cousin or something?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You look at an orangutan, you're like.
Did you
Related.
Did you let on to him?
But the orangutans, yeah, obviously. The orangutans can do sign language and that, can't they? But I can't, so I couldn't speak.
Yeah, but you can though. You can. But you don't realise because when you walk past and he went like, that, and you went, that was it. All right.
Yeah, they were good.
Our house this week.
Oh, there was Jaguar. Fuck that. And also, was there a tiger or did he invent a tiger? No, it was a tiger, wasn't it? Yeah, so the tiger, right? The fence is only about 8 foot. I'm like, my head went, oh, we're all dead. If he just realises I can jump that, all of us are dead.
Nah, I think they've.
And I'm
I think
thinking,
they've covered it more.
Which of these
I think,
kids am I pushing over
I
first?
think. I think they would have made it so the tiger can't get out. I'm just guessing.
But
The last thing Chester Zoo wants.
imagine Like, you're just like, have they got firearms in like the head office bit in case someone's like gets on the blower and is like, "Tigers out, lads."
No, because they'll probably die or something, wouldn't they? Like Ace Ventura.
I hope not.
But also, more to the point is, when are they going to make a Jurassic Park? Because that film came out in 1993. Now, we know you've got the technology to do it. And I don't mean the robotic one, the real one.
Haven't they just
get it? And
haven't they just like reanimated like a woolly mammoth or something, or they got the DNA out or something?
Probably
like that.
Probably. So can you do it and do it in South America somewhere or something? And I'll fly down there.
Do you know what? We're sitting here talking this. Ronaldo, who's not listening to music as well, has just got his headphones on again.
He's mad.
He's sitting there going, "It exists," and you're just not on the guest list.
What are you talking about?
See? You know.
Like, I guarantee he's sitting there thinking, I don't necessarily think this is the truth, but I know he's sitting there thinking, there already is a Jurassic Park. And like,
Well, why won't we be
the Illuminati.
Why wouldn't we be?
No, he's thinking the Illuminati only. They only get to go to it. It's like
Not
a
Jurassic
fast
Park.
pass. It's like
That's
a fast
not their
pass at
thing.
Alton Towers.
That's not their thing, Illuminati.
Not reckon.
It's not their thing, no.
All right, okay. They got other interests.
They've got other interests, yeah.
Right, we'll probably have to move on with that because that's
Bohemian
not
Grove style
make-
interests. You had a little about Bohemian Grove. Up to date on that.
I don't know if I'm up to date. There's definitely some fuckery afoot though, isn't there?
Don't like it.
How many red shoes do you own?
Don't like it one bit. Nope. I don't think that they go and look at T-Rexes at Jurassic Park though. But I would. And it would be more interesting than Blue Planet for the 78th time in my life.
Blue Planet's a disappointment, isn't it?
Oh.
It's the size of this fucking office. You get in there and you're like, is
Do you
this
want
it?
to touch the starfish? No.
Why is
not
it
at all.
70 fucking quid to come in here?
I don't want to touch the starfish ever.
Pause.
Oh, shit. My chest is hurting today, man.
Where would you put it?
Can we clip that one up? Instead of clipping up us going, no, Marcus Rashford should work hard on the weekend, can we clip that bit? I want that clip.
Just for the groups?
Yeah, I just want that clip, yeah.
Not to go on the internet.
No,
Just to...
put it where you want. Put it where you want, not bothered. Pause. Shit.
What was I gonna say? Where do you cite your Jurassic Park? And do you just call it Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Because everyone knows what's on the tin, then, don't they?
Yeah, you don't call it something else. Where do I think it should be, did you say? Like Venezuela.
Why Venezuela?
Somewhere with forestry.
Does it need to be?
Far away from where I live.
Does it need to be like an island as well?
Yeah.
So we're talking like
Because I need to go on that helicopter.
that's part of the journey, isn't it?
Yeah, and you see the pterodactyls.
And the guys
what
playing
they
the
are.
tunes.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. And I need to be with John Williams playing the actual thing.
No, I like that. That VIP package.
Yeah.
No, fair play. How quickly, if there was a real Jurassic Park, did they have a real Jurassic Park accident, do you reckon?
Oh, first 3 weeks.
First 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Are you going on opening day? Because opening day's a rough one, isn't it?
I reckon I'm going to do opening day because I'm hoping that just chances are we don't have an
Or
accident
if they
today.
go, Ash, we saw you and Steve talking, we're going to do a soft opening just for some VIPs.
No, I ain't doing that.
You're not doing a soft
No, I'm
opening?
doing that.
Because that's where they go and check out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
See the padlock for the T-Rex cage?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not just me and you in there.
Just on like a private tour?
Nah. But why? Okay, why don't they do one then without the meat-eating ones? Pause. Just the ones that eat the tall one with the neck that eats the leaves.
I'll tell you why. Because those are your ticket sellers. Because we all want to see a T-Rex fuck a goat up. All of us. Every single one of us.
I know, but at least
even the vegans.
have it running.
Everyone's going,
Yeah, but listen, open it for 12 months.
have they got any goats in?
Open it up for 12 months with ones that aren't going to attack humans. And then see if it works, and then you can drip feed in the...
Marketing idea, like it, because then you get the repeat business. Because Jurassic Park is going to get builders once in a lifetime opportunity to stroke a fucking dinosaur, right? But then when they go, and now we've got a T-Rex, you're going, I'm going for a second visit at a once in a lifetime, gaff.
100%. You can have the petting zoo. Instead of it being a starfish pause, it can be something else way more entertaining.
Triceratops.
You've got a baby one, yeah. You got like, why are they not doing it? Because they can definitely do it.
And 10 grand a ticket. People will save their entire life to go.
Yeah, that is 100%. I'm going straight away, instantly. I'm bored of zoos and stuff.
But isn't that mad though? Because zoos are top.
They are until you do a safari, and then it's shit.
Yeah.
Zoos are top until you've done a safari.
But also safaris can be shit if you don't say no.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on your ranger, that he knows what he's doing. But if you get to see stuff, I ain't really ever going back to a zoo.
Doesn't it absolutely blow your top off though when you're just like cutting about on safari and you go, if I lived here, that's rooted through my bins. Nightmare.
It's normal for them though, isn't it?
But it's still...
They don't know any other way around.
But animals are still jacking a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's normal. We got people jacking people over here.
That's true.
So that's normal. Man, I need a pause. So it's normal. It's just what you show normality.
Yeah, a Jurassic Park would be mint. And I definitely would go. I'd absolutely go.
It's the end of the show.
We're doing something different next week.
But we actually are this time. Like, legitimately.
We didn't book it. Someone else booked it, so...
And also, I tried to plan loads of shit for today, and you said, no, we're not doing it. No, we're not doing that either. What about, no? No, that's what we are. You've been in a mood all week. You haven't spoken any group chats. Steve, what about, no, not doing that. What's up with you this week?
What is it? Went to Thor's Cave on Wednesday.
What? So it's the end of the show and you drop weird stuff like that. Thor's Cave.
Turns out people lived in it.
What? Okay. It's the end of the show. What is it? Where is it? What are you talking about?
Is it in like North Stafford? It's an old cave, big fucking cave with mega views on it. That was your penthouse gaff 2,000 years ago.
I don't know if I prefer the Steve Howson that sits in his house all day playing Championship Manager as an adult, or this other one that's going to random places around the country outdoors. Can we get middle ground? Rip, please. You went from being behind the laptop,
I ain't played football since COVID.
signing for me for your Man United team, to now you going to Thor's Cave in Stafford on a regular Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Same difference.
Not really, it's a different day.
Yeah, and telling me we're not doing that. When I'm planning the life out of this show, I'm like bang at it, and you're just thinking, no, we're not doing it.
We're going to move. Will it be 2 weeks on the bounce? Not quite, will it? Because we've got the
no
Wales
idea.
game.
I've got no idea.
Are they going to win?
I hope so. Yeah, they will. Just tell me when I need to be somewhere 24 hours before, and I'll be there late. 100. All right.
All right, laters.
Thanks for watching.